Hi, Packer students. I'm Mrs. Gaunt. I'm your science teacher for second quarter at Ellis. And as Packer students, that means I won't see you until Thursday. But as you know, school starts for you during second quarter on Monday, November 2nd. And so there is a little bit for you to do to get ready for science. And the first thing I'm going to show you is our Schoology page. So the top thing, which is kind of grayed out because it's unpublished, that will be published later, and I'll talk about it at a later time. So the first thing you will see on your page is a link to meet with me on Teams. So this is a direct link. Anytime you see the chain link that's over here on the left, that icon, you know that's a link to something. And so when you click on that, it'll take you directly to Teams. So the thing you need to know about that is, for that to work, I have to be on the meeting on the other end for you to meet with me. That means you can meet me during office hours, because I'm always there during office hours. That's Wednesdays from 9 until 10. But you can also use this link if you have made an appointment with me on Teams. Those things are discussed for you in this link below it called How to Meet with Mrs. Gaunt on Teams. You only have to look at that if you don't know how, or if you haven't made an appointment and you need to know how to do that. Okay, remember, if any of this stuff is confusing or you have questions after you watch this, you can always email me or talk to me in person when you get to class on Thursday. All right, there's also a Getting Started folder, and I encourage you to watch this before Thursday if you can. We will be talking about it on Thursday, but it'll be nice if you have looked at it ahead of time. Here's a page called Course Overview, What to Expect. If you click on that, you'll see that there is a video right here. Click here for the video where I talk to you about what our science course is set up like. I talk about our science notebook and the other things you'll see every week in science. There's also a document that walks you through the very same things I'm going to tell you about in this video. So if you're watching the video, you don't necessarily have to click on the link, but they're both there, the video and the link to the document. All right, I'm going to go back to our main Schoology page. Those are just things you can do because you have 3 days until I see you. And then you'll find the Packer folder on your page. And I have one thing in the Packer folder, just something to get you started. And it's in a folder called First Days of Class. Normally, you're going to see a folder called Week 1, and then another folder called Week 2, and another one called Week 3. I'm calling this just First Days of Class. You'll get your Week 1 folder on Thursday. Okay, so the First Days of Class folder only has one thing in it, and that's a podcast assignment. So a podcast is a recording that somebody made and put on social media so that others could listen to it. And they're often about something that the speaker is very interested in. So in this case, I'm going to get you a science podcast. If you click on Podcast Summary Assignment, you'll see that it says, click the link to access a podcast from But Why? A Podcast for Curious Kids. When you click on this link, it takes you to a podcast page, and then it says, listen to the episode called Vaccines, Masks, and Hand Washing, a Coronavirus Update. The episode is from August, so you may have to scroll down to find it, but you're looking for the one with the title Vaccines, Masks, and Hand Washing, a Coronavirus Update. So after you listen to that podcast, or even while you're listening to it, that'd be okay too, you're going to do number 2. It says click this link, it's blue here, to launch a survey where you will report on what you heard. While you're listening, keep your ears open for a claim. A claim is any statement of fact that's made by the speaker. In the survey, you'll be asked to state a claim that's made in the podcast and tell what evidence they provided to support the claim. It may help you to have a piece of paper handy to write down the claim and the evidence when you hear it. There can be many claims in the podcast, and you only have to choose one. So between Monday and Thursday, This is really the only thing you have to do besides poking around on our Schoology page to see what else is in there. All right, and I look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday, and you'll have a new folder in your Packer Students folder called Week 1. All right, have a great couple of days until I see ya.